What if a seemingly harmless parcel could be a ticking time bomb, capable of bringing down a cargo plane mid-air? This isn't fiction, it's a terrifying reality. In July 2024, a series of fires at logistics hubs across Europe set off one of the largest counter-terrorism investigations in recent history. Fires were breaking out in Poland, Germany, and the UK. At first, they seemed like accidents. But soon, a chilling pattern began to emerge.
According to German authorities and British authorities, they're very lucky that these explosive devices exploded inside cargo hubs instead of on the plane itself, because that could have and likely would have caused the plane to crash. They believe that these two explosive devices were placed in cargo in Lithuania. And then those planes made a transit point, one in Leipzig, Germany, one in Birmingham in the UK. And in both cases, that's where they started to explode, they started to cause a fire. They have since traced that shipment with the help of Polish intelligence to at least 4 suspects who they believe have Russian ties, although they may not realize they were working for the Russians at the time. And then secondarily, 2 others who they are still looking for right now. They believe that this may have been a test run. If they are able to get explosives on a cargo plane that would then transit through Europe, it might have eventually made its way onto the United States and Canada. The motivation for all of this, according to Western intelligence sources, is simply Russia trying to undermine support for Ukraine.
This series of fires at major European cargo hubs has alarmed security agencies on both sides of the Atlantic. Authorities believe these were tests, dangerous dry runs meant to measure the reach and impact of incendiary devices hidden in ordinary packages. It's a sobering reminder of the vulnerabilities in our global supply chain. The story starts with 3 fires in major cargo hubs, a DHL center in Leipzig, Germany, a transport facility near Warsaw, Poland, and another near Birmingham in the UK. Each fire seemed like a fluke, but as investigators dug deeper, they discovered a terrifying truth. These incidents were no coincidence. They were a test, a dry run for a catastrophic plan that could impact the skies far beyond Europe. Polish prosecutor Katarzyna Kalał-Jajewska revealed disturbing details about the plot, explaining that the fires were part of a coordinated effort to test transfer channels for dangerous incendiary devices. These fires, she explained, were likely dry runs for a more devastating plan targeting flights bound for the United States and Canada. The devices were hidden within electric massage machines and contained a powerful magnesium-based compound capable of igniting an inextinguishable fire mid-air. Imagine the potential devastation if one of these devices had gone off mid-flight. But where were these packages coming from? The trail led authorities to Lithuania, where they discovered a network with possible ties to Russia's infamous GRU intelligence agency. Moscow denied involvement, but European intelligence agencies weren't convinced. We're seeing increasingly reckless acts of arson and sabotage by Russian agents. Authorities across Europe were racing against the clock. Among those arrested was a mysterious figure known as Igor Prudnikov. His real identity? Alexander Suranovas, a suspected Russian operative. Suranovas had allegedly sent 4 incendiary devices from Lithuania, with one even targeting Birmingham's transport hub in the UK. And as the arrests mounted, one thing became clear: this was an international plot. Across the Atlantic, the US wasn't taking any chances. The TSA ramped up its air cargo screening, particularly on flights coming in from Europe. New safety protocols, tighter inspections, and state-of-the-art technology are now part of every step to ensure that no deadly packages slip through. And it's not just the US global security agencies and logistics companies are scrambling to prevent these kinds of attacks in the future. New policies, advanced tracking systems, and international cooperation are the latest weapons in the battle to secure the skies. This story isn't over. With new security measures, enhanced screening, and an unprecedented global response, the stakes have never been higher. The message is clear. The world will stop at nothing to ensure that the horrors narrowly avoided in Europe won't be repeated. The hidden threats within our global logistics network serve as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities we face in an interconnected world. And know that, behind the scenes, thousands of dedicated individuals are working tirelessly to keep us all safe. If you found this update valuable and want to stay informed on the latest in logistics, supply chain security, and industry innovations, please like, subscribe, and share our channel.